Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the 10th Raisina Dialogue on Monday with New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon as the chief guest. Luxon will deliver the keynote address on the theme Kal Chakra, Wheel of Time, during the inaugural session. Lashkar-e-Taiba commander Abu Qatl, nephew and aide of 2611 mastermind Hafiz Saeed, was shot dead in Pakistan's Jhelum district. Qatl was a key figure in terror attacks in Jammu Kashmir's Raisi bus attack and Rajouri attacks of 2023. NASA and SpaceX Crew 10 successfully docked the ISS, bringing relief to stranded astronauts. Butch Wilmore and Sunita Williams. They will return to Earth on Wednesday, replaced by a new crew from Japan, Russia, and the US. At least 31 people were killed as the US launched large-scale strikes on Yemen, with President Donald Trump warning Iran-aligned Houthis that their time is up. Trump also warned Iran that it needed to immediately halt support for the group. Pakistani military bus was attacked in Noshki, Balochistan with a suicide bombing followed by gunfire, killing at least 12. The Baloch Liberation Army claimed responsibility, claiming 90 casualties. The attack follows the Jafar Express hijack, further escalating tensions. Rania Rao, arrested for smuggling gold worth rupees 12.56 crores, alleged DRI officers assaulted, denied her food, and forced her to sign blank documents, but later retracted assault claims in the court. RJD leader Tej Pratap Yadav ordered a uniformed cop to dance during Holi celebrations, warning of suspension if he refused. JDU and BJP condemned the act, calling it unacceptable. A viral video of a policeman dancing on RJD leader Tej Pratap's instructions at a Holi event sparked criticism from Deputy Chief Minister Vijay Kumar Sinha, calling it RJD's lawless culture. Karnataka government approved a 4% reservation for Muslim contractors in tenders, drawing BJP's criticism. BJP leader Ravi Shankar Prasad accused Rahul Gandhi of influencing the decision, calling it unconstitutional. 3 people died and a teenager is critical after a boat capsized in Uttar Pradesh's Sitapur on Saturday morning while ferrying a body for a funeral. Rescue operations are ongoing. Amid ongoing debate on language, Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw during his Tamil Nadu visit called Tamil a sweet language and emphasized its cultural significance, urging pride in all Indian languages for national unity. Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta stated that farmers from all villages shared their issues for 2025-26 budget, assuring that the central and Delhi governments will jointly resolve their concerns. Former Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel on Saturday dismissed reports that his son, Chaitanya Baghel, was summoned by the ED in a liquor scam case, calling them baseless. Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy warned against fake journalists spreading defamatory content, vowing strict action. The Editors Guild condemned the arrest of 2 journalists, linking it to criticism of the Chief Minister. An avalanche in Kishtwar has blocked several roads, leaving them completely covered in snow. Authorities are working to clear the affected routes for safe travel.